Alright, lads and ladettes, welcome back to possibly the final episode of Leak Season. And what's probably going to be a bit shorter than last time. We got all the exciting stuff out of the way, you know, filling out the decks, seeing all of the new Pokemon except for that one Tauros form, and now here's one for the nerds, because there's nothing new in my new Pokemon search, because, well, there aren't any new Pokemon except for that one Tauros form, and apparently it's still unseen. But we've got plenty of data mine stuff to get through, including documentation for abilities and stats and stuff, and moves, so let's again start off with a recap. This time we'll see all the Pokemon sprites. Oh boy. Alright, well there's certainly a lot of them, and they're all zoomed out. Okay. Now, I know that Game Freak loves Pikachu, but I think even this is a bit excessive for them. Yeah, I think there's... Oh! Right, okay, so this is the entire national dex. So now we get to see what Pokemon are in the game. So what, do they have these placeholder Pikachus? Oh, of course, because the list of Paradox forms had two gaps in it which were filled by Pikachus, which was strange. And my current theory is that those are the Suicune and Virizion, which apparently are going to exist, but they're probably going to be DLC, and they're not repeating their Volcanion mistake where we know about the new Pokemon years before it actually gets revealed. Okay, so... Oh wow, Charizard made it in. And the other two didn't. What a surprise. I mean, Charmeleon is like my third favourite Pokemon, so like I'm fine with that, but... I mean, really? Again? Okay, so one of this Pikachu is actually Pikachu. Wow, so none of the rest of the first 25 Pokemon. Dear. What? Okay, well, Cyndaquil also made it in, but the other Gen 2 starters didn't. Is that because it's in Legends Arceus, perhaps? Looks like none of the Gen 3 starters, so it probably is something to do with that then. Oh, well, you bring the legendaries back. Well, I suppose I'll scroll down. I'll look through these later, probably. Why does Landorus look so small? And we'll have a look at the new Gen 9ers. So, right, we get looks at all of these. Okay. Right. Okay, so Dunsparce does have like a couple of extra segments. Still, I'm still so annoyed that they did that. On some level, I kind of respect the audacity, but I mean, really. Also, it looks like it's a lot bigger as well. Yeah, we've got the Dung Beetle, the Ostrich. Yes. And in the data mine, I'm probably going to see all their names as well, because I still don't know a lot of them. Now we've... Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay, so... I saw here, Palafin Heroic form, which is interesting because, well, we saw the Jock swimming instructor Evo of the Dolphin. Could this be a wishy-washy situation here? I mean, that looks like a new Evo with a new dex number instead of a straightforward form change. So, I don't know. Weird. The idea is it would evolve into the same thing. Or what looks like the same thing until it changes its form. I still... Like, this thing genuinely disturbs me. I don't know what it is, but there's something about its face which just genuinely creeps me out. Congratulations, Pokemon. You tried to make something cute and made the exact opposite. Okay, so this is the actual dex order then, I presume. Cyclizar is not right next to the legendaries. Yes, and there are these two conspicuous gaps. And there's... Gimmighoul's Evo, one of the most bizarre Pokemon designs I've ever seen. You know, and that's saying something considering Gimmighoul itself was already pretty bizarre for a Pokemon. So, that wasn't particularly illuminating, but I suppose I got a refresher on what they all look like more or less. All moves. Oh. This is just the names of the moves. Well, let's see if there are any fun names. Start at 851. Terra Blast, Silk Trap, Axe Kick, Last Respect. Oh, Jet Punch, probably a... I'm thinking a Water type priority move, but I might just be thinking of Aqua Jet. Spicy Extract, okay, that's the Pepper Pokemon. Chili Reception. Make It Rain, Raging Bull, okay. Doodle. Oh, okay, that's probably Grafai then. Gigaton Hammer, that's probably Tinkerton. I was hoping for like actual information on the moves instead of just their names. But here's some information for you. We actually get the stats for everything. I was hoping you would have pictures as well so I can tell which one's actually which. But in any case. Tauros is Tauros. Yeah, we saw the starters. Oinkologne is also looking quite tanky with good attack. Dudunsparce, oh, 520, that's a glow up. Again, fairly tanky with good attack. It's slow though. It's only normal type, that's kind of boring. I mean, even aside from what they did with the design, or to be more precise, what they didn't do with the design, aka anything interesting, then... and they kept it normal type as well. Oh, Low Kicks is, it's got good attack, but that's it really. I kind of expected that one to be stronger by the look of it, but it looks like we just have Rabscat. Well, that's probably the... Oh. Velor is roller backwards. Rabscat is scarab, with the syllables reversed. Great. Everybody loved Ekans and Arbok and their names. Houndstone, again, fairly bulky with good attack. Seems to be a recurring theme here. So, Espathra, the ostrich, is a special glass cannon. Surprisingly good HP though. Oh, here we go, Farigiraf. Okay, so it's only a very slight boost in terms of its raw stat total over Girafarig. Let me compare directly. Okay, so previously Girafarig had fairly mediocre defenses and offensive stats of 80 and 90, speed of 85. Oh, wait a minute, no, okay, I misremembered tremendously. Girafarig doesn't have a base stat total of 495, it has a base stat total of 455. Okay, well, you know what? That is a substantial boost then. Dear, I mean, I remember it being just about okay because, I mean, its special attack is decent and its speed is decent, but that is worse total-wise than I remembered. Yeah, so, yeah, for that is a very noticeable glow-up for Farigiraf. Yeah, it's now got good bulk, again, and good special attack, but it's still... Oh, it's slower. Okay. Alright. Well, I guess giraffes can be fairly clumsy, but, Wug Trio? Hang on a minute. That kind of looks like stats that Doug Trio normally has. It is, it's exactly the same. I thought the whole point of these was that they weren't pre-existing Pokemon, they just looked like them. This is basically, this might as well just be a regional form again. You know, I really expected them to, you know, evolve into original things, and, like, this is just a regional form in all but name. Literally in all but name. The name is the only thing that's unique. I've got the exact same stat distribution. Well, fine. That catfish, Dondozo, is very tanky on the physical side. Again, has base 100 attack. Veluza? Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh no, okay. Veluza, which one's that? Oh, no idea actually. Oh, okay, this thing. Veluza, it's got good attack and mediocre everything else. Well, that's a shame. But that, yeah, I did like the design of that one, but it's... I mean, Water Psychic is a good typing, but... stats are slightly underwhelming. So, the Jock Dolphin, I can only guess, is also fairly mediocre, actually. Okay, so it's not really a wishy-washy situation at all, then. Maybe it's heroic form, which isn't in the dump. Hang on a minute. Right. Oh. Ah, you don't say. 650? Okay, yeah, okay. Well, there's got to be some kind of catch to... Hang on, let me refresh my memory on what total wishy-washy schooling has. 620. Oh my goodness. Okay, so... It is kind of looking like it's going to be a wishy-washy-like thing again, then. Where it's normally weak, but then it has another form where it's extremely overpowered, and then the downside is that it turns back into the weak form eventually, I suppose. So yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. It's, you know, decently fast. It's got decent defenses, but it's pretty weak attacking-wise. Our Bolivar is a smaller Final Evo. It's a little Gardevoir-esque. High special attack, high-ish SPDF, and everything else is iffy. Very slow though. That's not really good for a grass type, is it? Scovillain is the pepper. Good mixed attacking stats. Bad everything else. Oh. It's not even very fast either. Bellibolt is pretty alright by the look of it. Decently tanky, good SPDF. I mean, special attack. Oh, that's pretty good then. Revavroom is 500. Good attack. Decent speed, decent defense. Orthworm is the mechanical worm then. And that... I'm getting a little... some Onyx vibes from this actually. Really high defense. Everything else is kind of eh. But, like, this actually has usable attack. So... Mousehold? It... the family of mice is called Mousehold. Oh boy, they're mediocre. They've got to have a really special move or ability or something, because that is just sad. The only thing they have going for them is speed. Well, maybe they've got something going on then. Okay, so Titan is indeed... well, that's kind of average speed. And its defenses aren't even amazing. It's got lots of HP, but like... You're kind of shooting yourself in the foot by putting that much in HP, and then... I mean, did we learn nothing from Wailord? Yeah. If it was just a little bit faster, or had a little bit more in its defenses... the pseudo is a pseudo. Really high attack, yada yada. Okay, yeah, I meant to have a closer look. Yeah, okay, so the hero form of Palafin gets huge boosts in its attacking stats. Like 160, good grief. Tatsugiri, which looks really cute and I wish I could see it up close. Good special attack. Okay, speed. Okay, well... I mean, the high special attack makes it worth looking into, I think. I mean, if it's Dragon Water and it has a really cute design, then... I mean, I'm okay with stats like this. Alright, here's me from the future. After finishing recording, I looked up Tatsugiri to see if there was a good image of it, and there is. Oh, it's so precious. It's a shame it basically exists to be food for another... Well, I mean, it sits in its mouth. I don't know what the implication is there, but... That is cute. I really like that. I'm definitely going to look into using that. Anyway, back to the video, I guess. Cyclizar. Cyclizar is a fairly strong boyo. 501. Why 501? You got one extra point in speed. Yeah, he's pretty good too. Decent attack. Really fast. Well. Oh. Pormy, Pormo, and Pormot. Yeah, it's pretty alright. Watchroll and Killer Watchroll. Oh, okay, that's the seagull. Also fairly strong and fast. Bombardier, the crane, has good attack. Not that impressive. Squawkabilly, kinda mediocre though. It's got decent attack and speed, but everything else is, ooh, like 51 in its defenses. Quite lacking for a final Evo. Flamigo, well, I say final Evo, it's standalone. Flamigo is way stronger. Good attack. That's its main feature. Clorf. Oh dear. It's got high attack and defense, but not even as high as a lot of rock types tend to. And then abysmal SPDF and speed that's not great, so you're kind of asking for trouble there. Garganical is rather tanky. Good attack. That looks good, actually. Oh, isn't it rock type or... yeah, if it's pure rock, then that's, again, kind of lame, actually. But that's, you know, the kind of a defense stat that I've been led to expect from rock types. Oh my goodness, yeah, Shroodle really does evolve into a Grafai. What? The Rock Flower has high special attack. Well, I've got a lot of rock types in a row here. Grafai is pretty decent. Dachspun is... It's not quite what I expected. I mean, I don't know what I expected, to be honest. I didn't expect defense to be its highest stat. Its attack is okay, though. I might consider using that. It's very cute, honestly. And, like, you know, one of the various dogs from this generation actually did end up having me like it. Amazing. Goldengo. Oh, Goldengo. Goldengo? Oh. Is Holdengo like... Holdengo? No. I thought it might be some kind of insurance plan or something, but no, it's coffee cups apparently, so... Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we saw the stats for the... Ooh. We saw the stats for the Paradox forms, and they're all very... Iron Month. Okay, nice. They're all very, very strong. So, Iron Jugulis is looking like the exception? It's way weaker than the others. Well, I say way weaker, it's still really strong, but... Maybe there's a typo, I don't know. I mean, we did just see Iron Month, so anything is possible. It's interesting to me that the new Tapu equivalent Chinese themed when the region is Spain, because the Tapus were sufficiently Hawaiian themed, at least I thought they were. I don't know, that might be me being an ignorant person again, but it does seem a little strange. I don't know, they might be cool. They look strong, certainly. I can't remember which one's which, but yeah. Quidon Miraidon. Oh, that's weird. Why are they in this order? Is this not the proper dex order either then? Well, Tinkerton I was interested in. What on earth? What? You have attacking stats like... You're wielding a massive hammer and those are your attacking stats. It's more of a specially bulky mon, if anything. I mean, Steel Fairy means it's still going to be really good, probably. But... Well, I'll try it out, I suppose. Maybe it... I would say maybe it's got huge power, but that would be kind of overpowered, even with just 75. Armarouge and Cerulean Edge, they're both 525. Yeah, okay, so Armarouge is special, Cerulean Edge is physical. Okay. Okay. Toadscruel. Yeah, that just looks similar Yeah, I think that's just going to be Tentacruel's exact same stats again. Weird. King Gambit. King Gambit? What on earth is that? King Gambit. That couldn't be the third legendary, could it? Oh, of course! Bishop's evolution, right. Yeah, so that's really strong. It's even slower than Bishop was, but it does have really high defense, really high attack. Clodsire. It's got really good special bulk. Its attack is okay. Again, I think that's usable. It's not going to be taking home any awards. Except possibly for Goodest Boy. I don't know. Cyclizar would have to fight him for it, though. Annihilate is... yeah, that's strong as well. Okay, well that's all of them. Yeah, that was definitely not the correct order because Poison Wooper is all the way up here by itself. Well, I've had some ideas about what Pokemon I might like to use, but yeah, we'll have to decide once I actually play the game. I don't want to go in with a detailed team plan because the game is honestly less fun when I do that. I did that with both of my vanilla Gen 7 playthroughs back in the day, and afterwards I was kind of like, well, I did enjoy that a lot, but when everything was planned out so meticulously, there was less room to experiment, you know? And I did have temporary team members, so it wasn't like I was deliberately restricting myself and not bothering to use anything that wouldn't be on my final team, but I think it's more fun to go in and just see how things turn out, see which Pokemon you form emotional bonds with. Okay, so this is pretty funny. Crown Zacian's attack stat lowered from 170 to 150. Oh no! Oh no! Now it's only going to be overpowered instead of hideously overpowered. You know, maybe if you didn't give it an ability that gives it a free attack boost just for existing. And finally, all abilities and ability descriptions. Let's see. Okay, well that's just the names. Ability... Yep. Combined list. Weird. Right. I'm looking for those legendary abilities and the Paradox form ones in particular. Right, yeah, that was the thing. That one that I said was Flash, Fire and Water Veil combined, I somehow misread it as that it was also immune to fire moves, but yeah, that makes a lot more sense if it just gets a power boost from them. As one, Lingering Aroma. Okay, that's just Mummy. Seed Sower turns the ground into grassy terrain. Okay, another thing that's just do pre-existing move thing for free. Thermal Exchange, yeah, it doesn't say anything about being immune to fire. Well, that's just a good solid ability then. It's just Water Veil with a bonus, essentially. Yep, and that's the... automatically does Shell Smash, but I'm still unclear on how the stat boosting system is going to work. If it's going to be like the old way, or the Legend Arceus way. If it is the old way, then that means this is less good than Shell Smash. Pure Salt. Yeah, that definitely says it protects it from status conditions. Like, all of them, presumably. And half the damage from ghost moves. Because why not? Well-baked body. Oh. Well, there's Flash Fire for you, except it... Wow. Sharply boosts defense. Okay. Okay, so that's why Darkspun's defense is its highest stat then. Boosts the Pokemon's attack stat if Tailwind takes effect, or if the Pokemon is hit by a wind move. The Pokemon also takes no damage from wind moves. Right. Okay. I mean, that's... Is that the one I... No. Okay, this is the one that I saw yesterday. Okay. Yeah, other wind moves that I didn't think of immediately yesterday are Silver Wind and Ominous Wind, but I don't know how many more there actually are, aside from Gust, Hurricane, Icy Wind and those two. I guess Tailwind as well. Whirlwind wouldn't matter because you immediately switch out, so... Interesting. Guard Dog. Boost attack if intimidated. Nice. Well, does that cancel out the intimidation or just give it an attack boost instead? And it also can't be forced to switch out. Cool. Rocky payload, just a rock stab bonus. Well, I don't know how big the bonus is, but yeah, that's it's kind of a basic, obvious type of ability that we just didn't see until, oh, what's it called? The Anchor Lad from Gen 7. Delmise, yeah. And then Regieleki and Regidrago also had variations on that. Oh, 0 to hero, the Pokemon transforms into its hero form when it switches out. Okay, I guess that's the downside then. Why does it go into hero form when it retreats? That seems a bit backwards. It goes inside the mouth of an allied Dondozo if one is on the field. What? They just Russian doll inside each other? Okay, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Electromorphosis. Yeah, we saw that. That's Bellibolt. Protosynthesis. Boosts its most proficient stat in sunlight, or if it's holding booster energy. Okay, I guess that's a new held item. Boosts the Pokemon's most proficient stat on electric terrain. Alright, so the Paradox forms get a boost if there's sunlight or electric terrain. That seems rather situational, but I don't know, you could build a team around that, I suppose. Oh my goodness, a body of pure solid gold gives the Pokemon full immunity to other status... Okay, well that's just a worse version of Purifying Salt then. Oh no, not just status effects, status moves entirely. That's kind of amazing actually. So that's going to be Gimmeagle's Hold and Go coffee cup evolution. I forgot what it was actually called. Gold and Go, yes. Vessel of Ruin. Oh, okay, so the of Ruin ones here are the new Tapus. Yeah, not sure what to call them collectively. They didn't have a shared name. Lowers special attack of all of the Pokemon, defense, attack, Spetef. Okay. Aurical Pulse. Oh. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not so weird then, because Koraidon, Ancient Paradox form, actually it has Drought, but then also gets an attack boost from sunlight. Okay. So that gives itself the attack boost then. Wow, what a roundabout way. It's Zacian again, but with extra steps. And meanwhile, Miraidon has the same thing, but with special attack and electric terrain. Alright. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Opportunist, yep, copies opponent's stat boosts. Kudchu gets an extra munch on the berry. Yeah, I actually forgot about Ripen when I said this looked amazing, but they're good in different ways. Ripen could just give you a big fat heal with a healing berry, but it can't heal you from status twice. That doesn't make sense. And Harvest could also let you regenerate your berry indefinitely or recycle, but yeah, Harvest might not activate in time to save you 2 turns in a row. Like if there's a Pokemon whose entire set revolves around poisoning you, then they have to waste 2 turns trying to poison you. Sharpness powers up slicing moves. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've thought about having something like that before. Slicing moves. Yeah, I even made a list of all the moves that could be considered viable for it. Well, yeah. I presume that's King Gambit then. Yeah, they also are keeping up the chess theme with a name. When I saw King Gambit, I thought, what is that, a chess Pokemon? And I suppose in a way it is. Supreme Overlord gets attack and special attack boosts for each ally that's been defeated. Okay. Interesting. Enters a battle, it copies an ally's stat changes. I mean, I have to make wild guesses at what some of these... Like, who has some of these abilities. Toxic debris... I know, the Toadstool isn't actually poison type, so I don't know. Yeah, because we've got Armortail all the way down here. When Kudchu was up there. So, well, maybe something else gets Kudchu, as well as Girafarig. I mean, Farigiraf. And then Armortail is its signature ability. I'm not sure which I would rather go with for a playthrough. Earth Eater. Okay, it's water absorb, but for ground. Cool. And Mycelium Mite. Yes. Okay, that's probably Toadstool then. Earth Eater? I'm not sure though. Well, those are some interesting things. We got a couple of clones of old abilities. Several just plain upgrades of older abilities. Which also seems to be a theme with some of the recent ones. Where it's just a pre-existing one but better. So, you know, any Pokemon that has Water Veil now is going to be like, Well, there you have it. Oh, hang on, actually we've got one more thing. Pokemon Movesets. Okay. So we still didn't get to see the final Tauros form. But I don't know. Oh well, I guess we'll see it when we play the game. Yeah, so Farigiraf gets... You know, all the moves you would expect, basically. Basic damaging Psychic set, Confusion, Psybeam, and Psychic. Also gets Crunch. Its attack is pretty decent. Twin Beam. Well, maybe that's normal type to give it some normal stab. Because it's lacking in normal stab otherwise. Finism, Palafin. Yeah, so it does turn into a new form. So does that... So does the base form of Palafin actually look the exact same as Finism then? Yeah, I guess I could look through these in my own time. There's not going to be much to... Oh no, actually we do get to see what abilities they all have, including their hidden abilities. Well, let's do that then as the last thing, I suppose. And definite confirmation on all their types. Meowscarada, I mean there are TMs as well, obviously. Flower Trick? Night Slash and Play Rough. Ah, we get to see the Evo requirements as well. Okay. So it does have two different forms with different stats for the two genders. I did wonder. Dudunsparce. It really is just normal type. And is that the same abilities that Dunsparce has as well? Serene Grace or Runaway? Wow, what a combination. Yeah, exactly the same. What on earth? It's like they did this as a prank. Oh. But there is another form of it, which has the exact same stats. Oh well. Well, that's the exact same as well. So it has another form, presumably with more segments on its body, but they're exactly the same. It's just cosmetic. They can't even transform between them or do anything cool. Why? Oh well, I suppose we can't get everything we want. For a giraffe. Oh. No, the Prevo will have it. Giraffe. Condition Waza. Waza? Waza! No, seriously. What on earth is Waza? Well, it's not level up then, which I was concerned about. Yeah, so level up is clearly marked. Waza is something else entirely. And it's not item or... Bonsley also... Wait, so does that mean it's going to be... It evolves with a particular move? Well, I suppose that's better than nothing. they're still, like, shying away from retconning things after all then, I suppose. I mean, come on, you let Leafeon and Glaceon evolve with Leaf and Ice Stones, so just let new Pokemon evolve by level up instead of doing something stupid. Well, fine. Steenie as well. Yeah, okay, so Waza just somehow stands for level... It evolves if it has a specific move. I don't know, maybe that's abbreviated from the Japanese. Could you Armatail and get Sapsipper as hidden? Well, I mean, that's neat, I guess, but a lot less cool. Condition unknown 51. Huh. Well, it apparently just evolves at level 38. That's quite late, actually. I mean, it's pretty weak as well. Well, I guess the immense strength that it has when it's in its hero form is, well, I guess that's worth something. I'll definitely check it out. Pure water is a little boring. Earthworm. Oh, like earthworm. Right. Shed tail. Oh, isn't that the same move that... Oh, hang on a minute. Isn't that the same move that Cyclizar gets that they showed in that one trailer? Okay, so Tandemaus has two different evolutions. Mousehold... Okay... That's interesting. Population bomb. Oh, I see what they're doing. Mice breeding rapidly and overrunning the population. Well, yeah, there are two different forms. I don't know if that's different family configurations or something, but they again seem to be just cosmetic. There doesn't seem to be any difference here. Unknown 52 and Unknown 53. Yeah, and Lechonk. Yeah, Lechonk evolves by gender, and that just says male or female. Rellor has a weird condition. That's interesting. I wonder what that is then. It might be the most interesting thing about this Pokemon. Well, that's going to be interesting to find out. Excalibur, Tatsugiri, here it is. Commander. Wait a minute. Which one was that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is why Dondozo was marked as Sushi Master. Okay, so Tatsugiri goes inside the mouth and gets vored by the Dondozo. Okay, I guess that gives it more, I guess it's kind of like a substitute, where it issues commands from there and it gets, oh, I just noticed I've been recording for 50 minutes. Well, so much for this one being shorter, I suppose. That means it's like a substitute then, that the Dondozo takes hits for it. Oh, it's also got another form. Oh, this is probably different colours, because we saw there was a yellow one as well. Well, I'm definitely interested in that one, but I doubt I'll be using Commander somehow. I mean, that's just a double battle thing anyway, and I'd have to have multiple water types. And I want to check out the Dolphin anyway. Palafin is another potential Dragon type team member. It doesn't evolve at all. Interesting. Yeah, because it looks like it could be a Middle Evo. Or even a baby form for like a relatively powerful Pokemon. But no, it's just a pretty strong standalone. Not the strongest, but it's pretty good still, by the look of it. Squawkabilly. Well, it's got to have something going for it. It can have... Okay, it gets 3 different abilities which are all really good. And I suppose that makes up for its merely decent attack and speed. And, like, pretty poopy everything else. But you know, some Pokemon have to be bad in order for the others to be good, I suppose. Oh yeah, and we've got different... Wait a minute. Oh... We've got different colours, as was seen in the various images. This one has a different ability. Oh... Okay, so there are 4 colours. Presumably yellow, green, blue and white, as we saw. And 2 of them have Guts as a hidden ability, but the other 2 have Sheer Force. Huh. Okay, so yeah, Garganical really is just pure rock. And it gets Purifying Salt or Sturdy. Well, Purifying Salt is kind of amazing by the sound of it. I don't know, maybe I'm overplaying it somewhat. And like, Sturdy would be more helpful in, you know, helping you to actually survive, but imagine how handy that would be to not have to worry about status effects. Glimmora, I still haven't had a particularly clear look at this one. It's another rock poison type. Mortal Spin. Oh. Oh, I wonder what level of suicidal that move is. That's so bizarre. Why on earth would they make a Shrew evolve into an Eye? That doesn't make any sense on any level. It's essentially a mouse turning into essentially a monkey. Why? Okay, and it does have Doodle. That might be a clone of Sketch, or it might be something else. It'll be interesting to find out. Dash Spun. It's just level 26. Aroma Veil. Yeah, makes sense. Very basic moveset. You know, standard kind of stuff that you'd expect a dog to get. Tackle, Growl, Lick, Tail Whip, Bite, Work Up, Roar. And it's got Crunch and Double Edge and Play Rough, I suppose. Oh yeah, it's just pure Fairy, I forgot. I thought it was normal type. Well, Play Rough is basically what it needs then. Brambling. Okay, so the Tumbleweed gets Wind Rider. I wonder what gets the Wind Charging one. Ah. Okay, so this is the roaming form of Gimmighoul. And if you give it 999 coins, then it turns into this Pokemon that's pretty strong, is Steel Ghost, and is immune to all status moves. I guess that's your reward then. I guess that's your reward for putting up with Gimmighoul and its stupid smirking face. And going to the hassle of collecting all those coins. So is that like some kind of consumable? That you just find them? Or like, you would think that, you know, there were more than 1,000 of them. So you don't get stuck with just evolving one Gimmighoul, but, you know, I suppose we've had cases of there being just one King's Rock in the game before, so... Well, that sure is intriguing. And it looks like actually strong, so I don't know. After I hated on Gimmighoul, maybe I will end up picking this up, because, I mean, Steel Ghost and pretty good defenses and amazing special attack, then yeah, probably. Steel Ghost, and okay, so Make It Rain is that Pokemon's move, I should have guessed. I wonder what it does. Sandy Shocks, yes, that was it. I'm gonna have to... Hang on a minute. I want to see... I want to see the version exclusives, because I did see a graphic, but it looks like they weren't all there. Version exclusive list. Okay. Is that it? Is that really it? What on earth? Oh. These are only the confirmed ones. Cause division among fans. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Surely it couldn't be. Surely there couldn't be divisions between Pokemon fans. Yeah, so that's not a full list. Well, yeah, I don't believe that that's the only version exclusive ones. Because we know the Paradox ones are probably going to be Scarlet and Violet exclusive respectively, because the Scarlet book and the Violet book. Aha! I mean, that's still not much. Koraidon and Paradox Koraidon, what do you mean? I think I might have gotten a wire or two crossed there. Yeah, so it's Tyranitar, Stonjourner, oh boy. Armarouge, we expected. Koraidon, we expected. And Bronzong? This is Salamence. Ice-Q, oh boy. Poltegeist. Literally, who cares? Oh my goodness, who's going to be buying Scarlet or Violet because, oh my goodness, Stonjourn is in the game? Well, if this really is the complete list, well, that says 32. Well, that might be the full list then. Well, I think my decision on which one to buy will, well, in that case, be based on how prominent the Paradox forms are and how early you can get them. Because if it's right at the end, or if it's a post-game thing even, then, well, there's no point. There's no point making a decision based on that, and it will definitely be Violet, assuming this is the full list. But who knows? If you can get them fairly early. I mean, I don't know which ones I would specifically want to use as well. Well, I'll just have to think about it, because I've been recording for an hour now, and I really did not need to for this video. Anyway, well, I don't know if this one, like, they keep coming out so fast. I haven't even had time to finish the first leak season episode at time of recording. But, well, I'll just put it out when it's ready. Prioritize the first 3 since that's the Pokedex. And I guess I'll see you when I play the games for real. Good night, everybody.